Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Total War Attila Saxon Shore Let's Play. So, last episode we managed to get the drop on the Caledonians and take, I forget what this was originally called, but it's now F-Witch, which eventually will become York in the future. But we were able to snake this out from under them. They had basically abandoned it and left it ungarrisoned. So, we declared war and swooped in and took it. And so now we're looking at maybe subjugating the Caledonians, but we do have to be very wary of the Picts. They have an army here, and we know that they have an army somewhere in Gaul as well. I believe they've taken a village here, so their army should be somewhere nearby. I was hoping that the various rebel armies in the area would maybe help me deal with that, because they should be hostile with everybody. But they seem to be more intent on defending rather than attacking the various invaders, so we'll see how that goes. Do we have anything that is in need of upgrading? No. We did manage to finally convert our religion last episode as well, and so we're a turn away from having our first Aryan chapel built. In this province, we're working on one as well. This one's a little bit further off from completion, though. And so I'm at a bit of a loss as to what I should do with my money. Public order is looking better, although I'm a bit reluctant to start testing my luck with upgrades, especially along the goat herd path, because frankly, better javelin men is really the least of my needs right now. I'd rather have improved cavalry. I just don't have the technology to build those yet. However, is that part of our current research? No, it's not. That's goat herd 4 and goat barns, livestock herd 3. Okay, so we're going to need this one. I guess that'll be our next technology then. Probably should have done that one first, because the one we're doing right now, while fairly short, actually, was this only a 3-turn research? Because if it was only 3 turns, then we haven't even done a single turn of it yet, and we may as well do this. I'm going to do this. I need those buildings more. But yeah, not going to bother there. Over here, we could go further down this path here. However, I don't know that... Yeah, we don't have enough food to counteract those effects yet. So I think our best bet at the moment might be to just kind of stay where we are. Although, an ironsmith might not be such a bad idea. Sure, we'll do that. Alright, how are we looking in our faction here? Everybody is at the highest station they can currently be at. I'm actually going to demote you just to use up some of your influence. You guys are fine right where you are. I'm trying to get you up to tribal chief, but you need to level up first. How are you guys doing loyalty-wise? Other than Horsa, you're doing pretty solid. Okay. Well, I think we'll just take a peek at diplomacy and then end our turn. Everybody's doing pretty well so far. Are you guys interested in maybe an alliance? No. They're a little bit displeased because we're not the same type of Christianity that they are. They recently became Latin Christians, and we are Arian Christians. The Angles still pretty pleased with us, despite the fact that we are friends with some of their enemies and not the same religion. We'll try to convert them eventually. Same with the Franks. We'll start working on that as soon as we have priests. We are defensive allies, and we've been trying to make that into a little bit more, but they're not having it. Do you hate any of the factions I'm currently at war with? No, you're pretty neutral with everybody. Unfortunately, they're pretty neutral with everyone. Plus, I'd like for them to grab up as much of this Roman territory as they can. I don't want them to focus too much on the east. I'd rather them go west, because they'll get a lot more done that way. And I want them to be strong if they're going to be my allies. So, looks to be about all I can do there. So let's call that a turn. Alright, so Sinrid is apparently all done with his term in office. So we're going to have to appoint him again. Unfortunately, if he's not ready for the next office up, then we're going to have to waste his influence appointing him back to the same one, which is a shame. We've been defamed. That's unfortunate. Do I want to lose a bit of control? I'd gain out of favor, though, which is concerning. Let's see. I wish this screen were more clear. So, I'm always a bit confused what's happening here. I'm guessing this is me. This is the person that initiated it, and this is his target. So, Meropia. I'm going to spend my influence to negate this, because it's nice to have female characters with influence, and if she gains out of favor, then it will negate her uncanny influence gain, and she'll probably just sit at 33 for a really long time. So we'll pay him off. And then political obstruction here. I was just trying to use up your influence anyways, so we'll go political favors and use up a little bit more of it. And apparently somebody gained a rank, but not the somebody I was hoping for. Alright. You have become a nuisance, and I might have to kill you for that. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. He has the influence, he just doesn't have the rank. How close are you to leveling up? Pretty close. I might just keep him out of office for a little bit, because he might get that on the next turn. And then I can put him right into Tribal Chief rather than having to put him here, wait 2 turns, and then moving him up. That makes more sense to me anyways. So I might kill you, Hengist. You, despite being fairly loyal, apparently are not as loyal as you might appear. Anyways, our chapel is done. We're going to want to upgrade that to a church for a little bit more public order. That will also allow me to recruit a... Oh, I've got to get up to the church before I can get the priest, right? Let's see. Also, the Ibdanians are trying to sneak up and steal one of my settlements here. So what kind of garrison do you guys have? That's not going to cut it against anything. So I might need to send you guys that way. Actually, this would be better, because I don't like him gaining all this influence. So you're going to head over there. And you, despite being the only thing holding my public order together here, are going to head north to be the main assault force. We're going to start losing public order here, but hopefully our church can fix that before it gets too out of hand. It should be able to. And I'm going to send you guys to deal with that next turn. Apparently those people are really, really happy. I guess because they're like 99% Celtic. Alright, well, let's see, are you guys feeling any different about our alliance? No? Franks, what about you guys?
Welcome. We will talk and then we will feast until our guts rumble and our back...
No, okay. Well, then I don't think anything new is happening here. No, we're upgrading basically everything we can possibly upgrade. You guys have room for more troops. I've already got artillery. I've got a decent selection of cavalry. I've got slingers. What would be helpful here? Probably have to look at mercenaries. Sure, some more Saxon spears wouldn't go amiss. Alright. And with that, I think we'll call that a turn as well. Oh, forgot he leveled up. Let's see, you're governor, so sure, industrial. And I wanted to lower construction costs or something, right? Where was that? No, okay. What was I shooting for then? Fatigue rate. That'll lower construction costs, we'll do that then. Anything here that would help? Doesn't appear like it. That's better than what you're currently using, because that's the same research bonus plus lower construction costs. And 5 public order, sure, why not? Alright, we've got a matter of state that we'll need to handle. We'll take a look at that in a second. Our artisan has been finished in F-Witch, so we'll have to go upgrade that. Senrid did level up, just as I was hoping, so let's go ahead and handle that. Oh, we got a nicer helmet and some furs as well. So, let's see, what's going to make you a better governor? I think +5 food and -5 corruption would be nice. And then we'll probably try to fast track him toward this and this, which unfortunately this one's going to take quite a few points over here. But we should be able to get him at least 1 point in that next time he levels up, because I can throw one here and then one here, although that's a bit of a waste. That's not going to help. Sure, why not? Okay, now we're going to appoint you to Tribal Chief. And are any of you guys in need of a promotion or demotion? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I believe we were here. Yes, we were going to make this into a smithy. One more turn on that, that's good. And we'll just keep upgrading that down the line. Yikes, public order's getting worse here. That's concerning. Religious differences. Arian Christianity is really pulling through, though, and I imagine as we get higher up in this chain, it'll just keep going faster. In fact, I know it will. So, the Abdanians have turned around and started sailing back home, so it looks like I was right to move these guys here. Now, I could go after this. The issue is I can't subjugate them because they do have land down here. And I don't really have any desire to hold that settlement. So there's almost no reason to do anything to them until that province is no longer theirs. Also, I'm not too keen on taking any winter attrition, which I most certainly will if I decide to move out right now. So I think we're going to wait another turn before we attack here. I also have no idea what's up there. So I could be walking right into an enemy force. Which I guess I can walk up to Hadrian's Wall here, and if there's an army there I can turn around and go home. But if I do that now, I'll be taking attrition there and back. So again, we'll wait till next turn to do that. Are we currently upgrading everything that we can be? It sure looks that way. Alright, let's take care of this matter of state. Egfrith. We found a large hoard of gold hidden in a cave whilst mining. What should we do with it? Give it to the people, give it to the army. This will probably give us public order, so let's give it to the people. We could use the public order, and I'm not super desperate for cash at the moment, so I'm not terribly heartbroken about giving that away. And let's see, Danes, any chance you'll trade with me yet? Nope. Even though we have resources that you need and would benefit from.
We have need of talk. I'm sure.
They're not having that. You won't go to war with any of those guys either. Let's see. Why are we at war with you again? Oh, because of the angles. That's right.
I have little gain in.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have no desire to be at war with them, but what can you do? I guess that just leaves the Franks then.
You honor us. There's food.
Still no. Okay. Well, there's another turn then. Alright, so apparently the Angles have been wiped out, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. Let's see. The king has had another illegitimate daughter. Sinraid secured his office, that's good. And let's see. Contentment, +5 public order. That's fantastic. And local trade, +5% to commercial wealth. Nice. Arian Chapel's done. We'll have to upgrade that. Looks like you gained an Arian Lector. So that'll boost our religious influence a bit in his province. And let's see. Our lead mine is done. Do we want to take that up to a lead smelter? That's going to hurt the public order a little bit. However, it's all from military presence. Can't rely on that.
How can I help?
So what are we looking at here? 2 armies. That's what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about. So I would have to send both of mine to defeat them. It's kind of a tall order. But it might be worth it. Can you guys even get up there? No, you can't. That is a shame. Well, I can put you in FOH and put these guys on Fortify. And that'll put me within striking distance for next turn. I don't have any immediate threats to me here, so I should be alright. The Franks are pushing into Gaul here. They look like they're going to be taking Visantio. And the Pictish army was last seen garrisoning their settlement here, so I don't think they're on the move against us. We also have allies in the area here. I'm not sure what they're up to, but they can't attack me while we're allies, so I'm fine with them sailing around, potentially protecting me. So let's go ahead and take that up to a church. And let's see. Other than the goat pens there, I don't really have any other upgrades, so this should be fine. Looks like in 2 turns, our public order should jump up pretty significantly. We'll get, should be getting 1 from this, right? Because we're upgrading it to a village, so yeah, should be 1 growth, 1 public order. We'll lose a bit of food, which might be an issue, especially with all of these. Oh wait, no, we're just converting this. So we won't be getting any public order or losing any food. Got it. I thought, for some reason I thought we were upgrading this, but no, we're just converting it. So no public order from that, but we will be getting +2 from this, and then the constant religious conversion is also helping. What are we at now? 36? I mean, it's by far the majority at this point, so, well, it's not the majority, but it's the most prevalent one. So hopefully we can keep that going. And in 2 turns I'll also be able to make priests, which I can set up here and start improving our public order that way as well. I can also start sending them overseas to convert our allies. So that should be useful as well. I guess we'll just save our cash then. Let's jump into here real quick. Oh look, he took his furs off. What are you at, 19? I gotta keep an eye on him. I don't trust him anymore. Oh, that was your first illegitimate daughter. It's Senrid that had the illegitimate daughter before that. Can we get some sons in here, please? We need male children if we're gonna continue this dynasty. Are you guys any good? Not anything special. Because I can build another army. I just don't know if it would be worth it at the moment. You know what? Let's build like a garrison army in the capital, just to be safe. Taskmaster, the integrity is probably a good idea. Is there a legacy? I'm missing the Icicles of Blood. I don't like that name. We'll just create a new one. The Raging Boars. I don't know if that's better, but okay. Who's the most inexpensive? Let's give you some Nordic Band. Again, just a little token garrison force here in case anybody decides to come attack us. From this way, we can, you know, set up here or something and delay them, if nothing else. So, is that going to be our turn? I think it is. Alright, so the Caledonians has decided to attack my force at Hadrian's Wall. We are fortified here, so they're going to have a difficult time overcoming us. I don't want to retreat because I do not trust where my army will retreat to. They'll probably run somewhere stupid and just get themselves killed. So I'd rather stand my ground and fight, despite being badly outnumbered here. It looks like they're mostly throwing levies at me though, so honestly this shouldn't be that hard. Very minimal cavalry as well. So my cavalry could potentially run amok. I've also got the fortifications, including, you know, the arrow towers and the stakes and caltrops and stuff. I've got a bunch of slingers. I've got a little bit of artillery. I think we can win this. We are not actually at a time, but I don't think we have time to fight this today. So I will leave this for the start of the next episode and just cut this one a little bit short. But I think this is going to be our first battle of this campaign, surprisingly enough, and it should be a pretty interesting one. We could realistically lose this. Like, there is a very good chance that they can overwhelm us here. But I think with the fortifications, the arrow towers, I would say that our troop quality is slightly better, despite their, you know, quantity being far better. We should be able to win this, but it's far from guaranteed. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Total War Attila with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.